When it comes to skincare, it's easy to get lost in the latest trends, hacks, and viral TikTok routines. Some actually work, while others could be doing more harm than good. And joining us now is Dr. Simran Sethi, physician and medical aesthetics director, here to separate fact from fiction and share safe, science-backed tips for healthy, glowing skin. Dr. Sethi, it's so great to see you.
Same here. Thank you for having me.
Yes, I was home over the weekend, and my 7-year-old niece thinks she has a skincare routine. So I'm happy to dive into the do's and don'ts of skincare routines because, like I see, kids are being so impressioned by what they're seeing on TikTok.
Yes, exactly. And you know, TikTok can maybe spread some good information too, but there's a lot of misinformation. So that's what we're going to break down today.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to play a little game of true false, right?
Yes, exactly.
And you're going to be putting me to the test.
Yep, you're in the hot seat.
Okay.
So let's start with our first question.
Okay.
Which is drinking chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is the green pigment that you find in plants. Is this good for your skin? Does it make your skin clearer?
Ooh, okay, so true or false? I'm going to say, does it make your skin clearer? I'm going to guess true.
That's a safe guess, but actually we don't have any studies to show that it actually works when it comes to the skin. So is it healthy? Is it plant? You know, anything plant-based is pretty much healthy, but if you're going to go that extra effort to drink chlorophyll, I mean, it's not cheap.
Yeah.
And you think that it's going to improve your skin, there isn't really a link in, you know, there's scientifically no link there. So
is there something better we should be drinking?
I think in general, you know, we know, like, you know, clinically speaking, that reducing the amount of sugar you're eating and reducing dairy, you don't have to cut them out completely, but those things actually impact your skin's health. They reduce acne. So if you're going to do something different with your diet, that would be the way to go.
And lots of water is always good.
Always. Yes, always. Yes.
Okay, so you don't need to spend the extra money on the chlorophyll.
I don't think so.
Okay, good to know. Okay, what's the next trend that we're going to talk about?
Well, the next one is called skin slugging. So skin slugging, very popular on TikTok. It's been around for a little while. It means putting on a layer of Vaseline over your moisturizer and doing that to improve hydration on your skin. So does that actually work? Does it keep your skin hydrated?
Ooh, I do see this one, and I see people talking about it. For me, though, it's going to be I'm like scared to do it, so I'm going to say no.
Good answer, because, you know, it's really just a trap for dirt and debris. There are much better ways of hydrating your skin. And basically what it's trying to say is put Vaseline on so it can seal the moisture in your skin. So you can definitely achieve that by just putting hyaluronic acid on your skin. So if you have a moisturizer with hyaluronic acid, great, make that the last product you put on before, you know, below your sunscreen. Or if you have hyaluronic acid as a serum, put it on top of your moisturizer, and that'll do it. Skin slugging will actually make you break out, so definitely not a good choice.
Yeah, so putting on the Vaseline could make you break out. Yes,
absolutely.
That's what I thought. I was always scared of that.
Yes, but you'll be surprised how many people do it.
Yes. Okay. What's the next trend we're going to talk about?
So the next one is facial yoga. A lot of people ask me this. Does facial yoga actually make your skin tighter? Does it help you prevent wrinkles?
Okay, I'm going to say this is something I have bought into, whether it doesn't work or not. I pretend that it's doing something. I have my gua sha, and I do, like, when I'm putting on my lotions, kind of do my hands in a certain way. I'm just gonna pretend that it does something, so I'm gonna say true.
You know, what you're describing is probably more of a lymphatic massage, and that does depuff you. But facial yoga actually, again, we don't have evidence that it works. And you know, that theoretically, that also makes sense, because all of our muscles, we have muscles that lift the face, and then we have muscles that bring the face down. And figuring out which one to work out and which one to strengthen and not is very complex.
Yes. So what about those expensive devices that are kind of, you know, they say that
they stimulate your muscle. Actually, those do work. You have to do them consistently, and what they're doing, they're actually delivering heat to your muscles and helping them remodel. But then you're not doing any movements per se. So they do work if you use them consistently.
Okay, good to know. All right, what's the next trend?
So the next one is basically LED masks. You know, you probably have seen them in stores. There are so many different kinds. Do they help stimulate collagen on the skin?
Ooh, I'm going to say true.
Yes, you're correct.
Hoping.
Yes,
Okay,
you got
good.
it right. Yes, yes. LED masks are actually effective, but again, with any kind of device that you're using at home, you do have to be consistent.
Okay.
So using it, I would say the rule of thumb, using it at least 5 days a week for 30 minutes every time is an effective way over the long run to see results.
Okay, I love that. This is always my favorite game when you come and break down these trends. Do we have any other trends to
We
cover?
have one more.
Okay.
And this is pore vacuums.
Okay.
Those little vacuum devices that you can put on blackheads and pores.
Yes.
Do they work?
I feel like my pores are never clean, even after I go get a facial, so no.
Good guess.
Okay.
Yes. You know, if they're weak, they just don't work.
Yeah.
And if they're really strong, they can actually break blood vessels on your skin, and those are not easy to reverse.
Okay.
So I would say it's better to go to an esthetician, get
Okay.
extractions done, stay away from the pore vacuums.
Okay, good to know. Dr. Sethi, it's always so great to have you. Where can people go to get more information and see if they want to do any other treatments or have questions about skincare? Where can they find you?
So they can always go to my website, renewmdwellness.com, or if you're interested in podcasts, I have a podcast called The Skin Report.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Yes. To learn more about Dr. Sethi, head to RenewMDWellness.com for more information, and you can also follow her podcast as well.